Guys, myself Parimala A, studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, first sem, from Ferrari section. Subject is Applied Chemistry for CSE stream. Subject code DCHES 102, and my topic is corrosion. Corrosion. Corrosion is defined as the destruction of metals or alloys by the surrounding environment through chemical or electrochemical reactions. For example, rusting of iron, etc. Corrosion may occur either in the dry environment or in the aqueous medium. Mainly, corrosion are of two types. They are dry corrosion and wet corrosion. Dry corrosion. Dry corrosion involves the direct attack of metals by dry gases, mainly through chemical reactions. It occurs by direct attacks of atmospheric gases such as oxygen, hydrogen, sulfide, halogens, and sulfur dioxide on the metal, forming oxide layer. It typically occurs at high temperatures and it involves an oxidation reaction. Here are some pictures of dry corrosion. Wet corrosion. Wet corrosion involves reactions in aqueous solution medium. The conducting surface of the metal undergoes an electrochemical reaction with the moisture and oxygen present in the atmosphere. It occurs in presence of conducting medium. Some examples are pitting corrosion, uniform corrosion, galvanic corrosion, erosion corrosions, etc. Electrochemical theory of corrosion. Electrochemical theory of corrosion, taking an example of iron. According to this theory, when a metal such as iron is exposed to a corrosive environment, following changes occurs. A large number of tiny galvanic cells with anodic and cathodic regions are formed. At the cathodic region, oxidation reaction takes place and the metal gets converted into its ions. Oxidation reaction takes place and metal gets converted into its ions, liberating electrons. Consequently, metal undergoes corrosion at the anodic region. At the cathodic region, reduction reaction takes place. Since the metal cannot be reduced further, metal atoms at the cathodic region are unaffected by cathodic. Here is a flow chart where anode is of Fe2 plus and cathode is of OH minus. Anode passes the electrons to the cathode and anode is of iron metal. At anode, oxidation reaction takes place in which the metal atoms are converted into their ions, liberating electrons. And the reaction is Fe gives Fe2 plus 2 electrons. At the cathodic reaction is based on the nature of the environment. In the absence of oxygen, liberation of hydrogen takes place in the acidic medium. Reaction is 2H plus 2 electrons gives hydrogen. In the neutral or alkaline medium, hydroxide ions are formed with the simultaneous liberation of hydrogen, and the reaction is 2 molecules of water plus 2 electrons gives 2 molecules of hydroxide plus oxygen plus H2. In presence of oxygen, absorption of oxygen takes place in acidic medium. 4H plus O2 plus 4 electrons gives 2 molecules of water. In neutral or alkaline medium, hydroxide ions are formed. 2H2 plus O2 plus 4 electrons gives 4 molecules of hydroxide ions. Then iron ions Fe2 plus form an anode combined with hydroxyl ion from cathode to form iron from iron oxide on the surface between anode and cathode areas. Fe2 plus 2OH2 gives FeOH2. Iron hydroxide further reacts with oxygen and water, forming hydrated iron oxide, which is corrosion product that is known as rust. 4 molecules of FeOH twice plus O2 plus 2 molecules of water gives 2 molecules of Fe2O3 into 3 molecules of water, and this is called rust. Methods of prevention of corrosion. The rusting of iron can be prevented by greasing, painting, galvanizing, anodizing or oiling the surface. These methods can be classified into following categories. Galvanization. Galvanized metal is coated with a thin layer of zinc to protect it against corrosion. The zinc oxidizes when it is exposed to air. Alloying. It is a method of improving the properties of metals by mixing the metal with another metal or non-metal. Painting. Rusting of iron can be easily prevented by coating the surface with paint which protects iron from air. Greasing or oiling. When some grease oil is applied to the surface of iron object, then air and moisture cannot come in contact with it and hence rusting is prevented. Anodizing. It develops both inwards and outwards from original material surface and it improves the corrosion resistance on certain alloys. This is my topic of corrosion. Thank you everyone.